Wait, are we on?
We might be on. I don't know. Oh, hey, everybody, we're on.
Oh, we are on.
We might be dead soon. We don't know.
I'm going to be dead soon, guys. Hello, everybody. This is CRED. Bum, 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 bum.
So I go onto Twitch, and what's one of the first things I see on live channels? Dancing, shameless e-girl.
What?
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Let's go to Murder Hobo.
Hey, everybody, this is Murder Hobo. You are watching CRED tonight, 2 nights before that holiday where people celebrate, except for all the other people who are wrong and don't wait.
What?
Yeah, no, we'll go with that. Who are wrong and don't know which holiday to actually celebrate. Which is Hanukkah, because honestly, 8 days of gifts are better than just 1 day. Let's be honest with each other. Oh my goodness, I'm tired already. Before we go ahead and get started introducing people, go through the spiel real quick. You can follow us on Twitch, follow us on Twitter, take a look at our YouTube archive. If you want to listen to our podcast instead of looking at them, I suggest this is one of those where you listen to them, because I am going to look horrible all day, all night long. You can find us over at Podbean. If you're looking for really cool gifts to buy, we're all hoping that a Dolly for Sue items merchandise is going to come to our store here. That is at Threadless. The connection is somewhere down on your screen right there. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Pirate Dog Dice, for when you're rolling like crap. Pirate Dog Dice, it will turn a dog turd into a natural 20. It's true. I have the dog turd with me right now. I've only rolled natural 20s.
Yeah, sure.
It's because the corn just happens to be on the right side of the die, so it's all good there. And our other sponsor tonight is Adventure Sense, because when you do roll a 1 on the dog turd die, it does stink up the room, and the best way to get rid of that is by using their wonderful Adventure Sense, which I'm attempting to reach up and grab because I have one on hand always, and I can't find it, and I'm not going to go and grab it anymore. But you can get awesome smells like old library, roads, carols, choleritic fence post. That one's in the works, I hear, and it's going to come out amazing. And of course, my favorite, putrid sewers, which I still smell to this day, which is why I know I don't have COVID.
That's an imagined smell. You actually smell it. Although they would be great for testing your sense of smell.
They would be, absolutely.
That actually is a good point.
That's actually what the COVID test is. They bought a bunch of Adventure Sense. That's the president and every one of them, and they're just going to ship them out to everyone across the country. They get a good whiff of this, but don't sniff too hard. You do not want to get one of those little beads strapped up to your nose. They are also Oddfish Games. They make wonderful things like the Shine Project. If you are writing a story, fantasy or otherwise, and you're having trouble coming up with some stuff, read the Shine Project. It asks you all the questions you never thought to yourself, and keep an eye out for their soon-to-be Kickstarter, which is the Shine GM Project. If you're GMing and you, again, are struggling coming up with what's the next thing you're going to throw at these people. I mean, is it time to give them a magic item yet? Or should you just leave them wallowing in the pond? You need to go join this Kickstarter. It'll tell you how to do it from start to finish and how to make a great campaign.
My suggestion is a sentient rock named Steve.
Ooh, hold on.
A sentient rock named Steve. Well, of course, it's this Twitch stream. It has to be named Steve.
Live.
That's
folder named Steven.
Not an elemental or anything.
Just Steve.
It's literally brought to life by the power of imagination.
It has a top hat. Strangely.
Oh yes. How about a monocle? Yeah, no, it's
absolutely not. Are you ridiculous? He doesn't have eyes.
Frank, he doesn't really have a head either. And by the way, Steve, according to Frank, Steve is our preferred name, so it's Steve.
All right, I'm going to give myself a break here and have the players introduce themselves, starting with Carol, going to Ernie, then down to DJ, and finally our most favorite player, Jacob. Starting with
Yeah.
Carol, go.
Hi, everyone. My name is Carol, as he said. I'm a longtime gamer, occasional GM, and commission mini painter with their own Twitch stream under Muses_Touch, although I'm taking a little break for the holidays. I was painting lots of holiday stuff. And in this campaign, I am playing Anju Jaeger, my half-elven, kind of insane ranger. So there we go. And who was next?
Ernie.
Ernie?
Yep. So
Ernie.
my name's Ernest, and I'm playing Riley the Warlock. And Riley's very curious to figure out what's going on in this place tonight. We left at a pretty critical time where we heard some laughter, so I'm excited to figure out what that is.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, my name is DJ. I am playing Bran, the Way of the Mercy monk, and it's been a very bad time down here.
Yeah, it really has.
And I'm Jacob. I'm the new guy here, and apparently I'm the favorite. So I'll take that.
That's why you're the favorite, by the way, because you're the new guy.
I figured. I'm playing Merrick Miss Meadow, the halfling rogue. I'm the map maker / guide. Supposed to be helping us navigate our way through some caves when we're a bit over our heads, a bit deeper than we thought we'd be. Put it that way.
It's appropriate.
Guys, no. It's fine. I mean, yeah, the halfling is definitely over his head, clearly. You guys you're good. Well, a Call of Cthulhu game is not supposed to be easy. Let's be fair, right? Right.
Right. This is not easy.
So, just as quick review, we didn't do too much last time because you guys ended up drawing the ire of a few ghasts, especially a large one, and they all comically fell to their deaths. Not as quickly as I thought, but you can't roll natural ones in this game. I don't have my pirate dog dice with me, unfortunately. So,
and yet we do all the freaking time.
And yet you guys do. I don't care if you guys do. I don't want to roll the
Only when it matters.
Oh, but after the fight, you were able to examine this temple underground. For those of you who wish to watch, you can join our Discord, because I do believe I did post it on the Discord there, or taking a look at the Twitterverse, it has been posted there. But the ghasts were guarding a large temple newly built underground that had thousands of eyes of different sizes, different shapes, different pupils, all growing a sickly green of wilcomite, a stone that has kind of helped start most of your journeys to this island. As well as looking around, you notice that this wasn't necessarily built by ghouls, and you found some evidence that perhaps gear from a Rule-Catan was used in helping design it. You entered in through the front doors, and you found a scene similar to camping sites in Germany used to have, where it was just barrels and barrels of objects, gold teeth, folded clothes, dolls, toys, that kind of stuff. Terrible, awful stuff. And then you entered the temple proper, where the most fine hearing of you folks heard sounds of mirth and laughter. And I think tonight we will set off with those doors opening.
Where we hear the laughter?
Yeah, you were hearing the laughter. However, as these doors open, an entirely different scene is in front of you, and instead these doors open up to what looks like an office, where there are rich jungle wood paneling, fine leather chairs with exotic animal furs are draped over them, although a few of them do have scales built into the furs itself. There is cabinets with books tediously put away, alphabetized, models of ships, and there's actually a model of the entire town of Farzine. And
Ooh.
as we kind of open up these doors into this room, we see a figure dressed in fine Rul-Katan armor. It is none other than, oh my goodness. It is none other than Bran's stepbrother,
What?
Commander Corwell, stepping into the office. Walks in, turns a corner, and there's a large desk where we see Magistrate Alwigi writing down some articles on a piece of paper.
Wait. So
yes.
you're saying that we open up the door and we see into this office?
I'm doing a little cutscene before I introduce you guys to the actual
I
adventure.
apologize.
Something that's helping.
Oh,
You're
Elsewhere.
confusing me.
I
So this is
apologize.
not-
Usually I give you guys a heads up before I do something like that.
Okay, thank you.
I did not.
Sorry,
This is a
this is a
cutscene.
flashback.
This is a cutscene.
All right, so flashback.
Thank you.
I was writing this down.
Cutscene. Yep. Nice. See Magistrate Alwigi and signing off a paper. You hear the scratches, this large ostrich-looking feather. There you are, Commander. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry. What were the names again? It was Commander Cor.
It was Commander Corwell, Bran's
Yeah.
stepbrother, and Magistrate Alwigi, who you have met before. He is the essentially the head of the city, a head of the people of Farzine.
How the hell do you spell that? Wiggy?
Alwigi, and I will help you spell it later. Alwigi.
Okay, that was close.
Yeah, no, close, but no gorilla pickle.
What?
Anyway. Yes.
That's right. We haven't met him.
Commander Corwell. You have met all these individuals before. Here are the articles I'd like you to hand out, and I just want to say I want to thank you for the fine job you're doing here, and with these articles being signed, it's going to be a new prospering Farzine, especially with your help. Absolutely, sir, but you think this is a wise idea? Absolutely. You see, for too long, this has just been tenuous hold. And I think now that we have outsiders out here, we'll finally be able to grow Farzine into the place it was always meant to be, an open place where people speak and treat fairly. And it's all thanks to you, Commander. Commander Corwell has this look on his face, cheeks flushing a little bit, taking in that praise, but there's still a kind of a halting look on his face. Magistrate, it's a shame about what your friends and your brother has done, but I assure you, whatever they've done, we are going to be able to fix. They're not going to stop anything. I know, sir. It's just, well, then get to it then. And with that, you see Commander Corwell taking these articles, turning away, and walking out the door. And as the doors close, we jump back to the room that you guys have entered. The doors behind you shut, and you see yourselves once more in this large room. Bones are being used to decorate the walls, a little bit like murals. And you see what looks to be ghouls fighting in battles over what looks to be natives of the area. And there's bloodshed plenty. And if you kind of look around a little bit, you can identify, what looks to be the natives of Farzine, the ghouls themselves, priests of light, judging by just kind of these rays of sunshine, these orbs that they seem to be holding with them. And you see what has started to become a familiar sign of these cultists of Fatnathoa, where it's this volcano with these eyes kind of all around them. To describe the room you're in, it's very large. As you enter into the left, goes into a hallway that leads down south. It leads down. In front of you is another large opening hallway. Very, very much unfinished. Not everything has been straight, narrow corners. It's all very jagged. But still, these murals seem to have of great importance on the wall because these appear to be the things that are finished first before anything else happens. But straight ahead, you can see into a hallway, maybe 200 feet away, where you can kind of see flickering lights of fire ahead. From this direction, you hear sounds of mirth, glasses clinking, laughter and chuckling and talking. And
200 feet away. And it sounds happy, right?
It sounds happy at the moment. You can't see anything other than this light that's is kind of dancing along the hallway there. But so far, it seems like no one is aware of your presence in here necessarily. Then on your right side, there appears to be an alcove of a large room, mostly unfinished. And where you're standing, you see there are stacks of something in this room. What would you guys like to do, or do you need me to elaborate on anything?
What are the stacks of?
You have to go in the room to look.
I mean, but are they like, papers, or we should be able to tell something. We see stacks.
You see stacks. One might
books,
attribute
papers.
it to kindling, firewood.
Wood. Okay. That's okay. All right. Interesting.
What is the lighting in here?
The lighting is somewhat dim. However, there are a few torches here and there.
I will go over to the right room and kind of peek in, but attempt to do it unnoticed.
Okay.
By any other observers.
This room on the right is currently empty, as you can tell. And it is not, in fact, wood stacked up, but it's people. Stacked up like kindling. There are several stacks, probably up to your chest high. All of them, I'd say with a quick glance, and the single torch that happens to be in this room, you can see that they look like they have the wasting disease as well. Most of them are incredibly stiff.
I will raise up a hand to the rest of the group to kind of state, like, don't go in. I will enter in, but I will be careful, keeping away from touching any of the bodies. But I would like to observe the bodies, probably if their condition is not too advanced, observed where they might be from, if they're sailors, or if they look to be natives, or townspeople. But I will look specifically for the pattern of the dress that we know was on one of the victims.
There are no clothes on any of these victims. All they have are tags tied to their toes. If you care to take a look, you get a name, and how they died. So, example, the first one you read, Steve, heart attack, and what looks to be several months ago.
Does
And
this
the time of
appear?
death.
Does this appear to be a mortician's tag or a doctor or like some type of physician's tag to this cause of death before burial?
It could be identified that way. With your know-how and what you've seen of Farzine, it would seem like a strange practice that such a small outlier. Maybe if this was a rule Catan, it would be something like that. But you've not seen anything where people are this sophisticated in trying to keep track of dates of death that the people in Farzine would do.
I will ask this too. Do I recognize the writing at all?
It's various writings here and there. It's all legible to you.
So it's not the same hand that wrote all these
It's not the
tags?
same hand that wrote everything on these tags.
There's nothing else in this room?
There is a table which looks to have some more effects other than what was in that first alcove in that first room you entered.
I'll take a brief look over that, but I'm not going to touch anything.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like some jewelry, a bowl of glass beads.
I will go back to the door. I will wave everyone over. And then in a low voice, I will state, corpses appear to have caught a disease. I do not know if they died of this or if this is something that's happening to the corpses after. Do not touch them. There are objects. I do not recognize any offhand, but I think it best that all of you take a quick glance to see if you recognize anything.
How much blood is in there? I'll ask Bran, but
How much? Any?
Bro, not a drop.
okay. I figured if I want to ask.
I cast detect magic and glance at the table with all the stuff on it.
Sure.
Good
You
plan.
see there are a worn out leather sack that if you kind of dig through, you end up finding a pair of short swords that glow magical.
Ooh.
And inside one of these glass beads is glowing magical as well.
All right. Yeah, I'll scoop up the swords and that glass bead, but
Before
I'll
he
turn around
touches
and
it.
hand. Hold on, Bran. And I'll turn around and hand the swords to Anja and let her know, hey, these swords are magical. I cast detect magic. I don't use swords, so I think you may find a better use. Kyle, what type of magic are the swords?
Hang on.
Oh gosh, they glow with a divination. School of magic.
Divination.
Ooh, okay. Well, yeah,
Interesting.
These
I tell
are
Ian-
sheathed blades, and as you look at the handles, they are what appear to be a matching set. What looks like, instead of a pommel at the end, looks to be like this glass mirror with that intricacies. However, it appears to be a shattered mirror.
Is it
And
a
on
disco
the
ball?
opposite side, a little bit, yeah.
Oh. There's something. All right. So go ahead, continue.
Sure.
So it's a match set.
Brand appeared to have attempted to stop them from touching, but
That's all right. That's all
they
right.
go ahead and touched.
No, hold on. We're getting through this, but if you do try to stop us from touching it, I won't take it. And I'll look at him like, what's up? I will take those,
We
but
do not know if these are contaminated with anything.
yeah.
I don't care. I'm grabbing them.
No, you've already grabbed them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be careful. I'm already friggin' sick. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't want to make it worse. But I will look at you and I'll say, I definitely want to take them, but I would like Bran to check them out first to make sure, that I'm not going to get any sicker from I don't want to
Cannot
catch
tell if
whatever's
these have
doing
anything
to
at this
them.
time.
Yeah. Well, oh, you can't?
No real way for me to figure that out right now.
I mean, you can do a
Do you have-
medicine check on the bodies if you would like. I
You
assume
said they
with
have
you
the
kind of
wasting
glancing
disease, though?
around them. It appears that they have what looks like the wasting disease, yes. However, oh my goodness, Merrick, as you go through, you do recognize some of these bodies in here as people from Farzine, some soldiers who have fallen in battle with some of the beasts outside. And you can even go and you can look at these tags and it's like, oh, yep, this was killed by the lamprey tree, death by swarm. You recognize one of the priests of Fet. Oh my goodness. I do not have everything written out as best as I could here, so I apologize to you guys if I'm a little out of it tonight.
That's all right.
You see, oh my goodness. Oh, you see, Kenzu, who, if Riley, you would probably remember them more because you interacted with them. This is one of the two priests from the mountaintop that enjoyed your offerings quite well. You also do see Grezja Scary, who is one of the people you were looking for.
Oh, shit. Well, not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, one quick question. What was on the pommel of the other sword? Because we interrupted you.
Oh,
Well,
what I was saying is that it was a mirror, kind of less of a disco ball and more like a handheld mirror.
Right.
And where it had been shattered previously, if you look at the other short sword, the pommel actually matches to where it almost looks like you could fit the two together.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
the
So
items seem
Is
to
this
be
a Darth
tied to
Maul
each other.
sword?
No.
can they literally go together? I want.
You can see where they would go together, but they don't actually fit together.
I may have to take the risk. I may need those to actually use them. All right. So they'll. All right. Go ahead. Go on. Anyways, I just want to clarify that for my notes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Merrick, you recognize a few bodies. Riley, Bran, Anja. You recognize very few of them. But it is all sorts. It looks like there are some sailor types. If you kind of look closely at the skin, you can kind of see remnants of tattoos that are kind of shrunken down along with this wasting disease. And you get enough facial features that you recognize Grezja and Kenzu.
And you're saying I recognize them specifically as people who died not on Farzine.
You recognize them as people from Farzine. Some of these are soldiers that you have served with who died while fighting in the jungles of Farzine.
Okay.
While you were out exploring. Some of them you've seen around the island, just kind of here and there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I guess I'll point out then that not only do I recognize some of these, but that these tags, at least the ones that I recognize, are accurate, scarily so. That I know for a fact he died like this, or that sounds right from what I recall.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
We'll say if you're kind of checking the tags too, you'll see that Grezja is bled out. On the tag reads bled out. The priest Kenzu, under his is sacrifice.
So these tags are being written up here, not elsewhere. They gotta be.
Also,
Well, she.
are their teeth missing?
Would you like to interact with the bodies? Some of them, just the
Why,
kind of
yes,
way
I
that
would
they're
like to
stacked
interact
on
with
each
the
other
bodies.
is very awkward. Let's just say some of them are closed mouth, mummified. Some of them are open faces of horror. They appear to have their teeth, though, if you look at them.
Okay.
No, there might be an old lady or two who has no teeth.
Well, I just know that the other room, there was the collection of teeth, and I pocketed all those gold teeth.
Yes. Bran, what are you doing specifically?
I'm watching what everyone's touching. I'm looking at the bodies to see if there's any type of consistent markings and or skin deterioration if they all have the wasting disease. Because clearly it appears like clearly our Gretchen would have just died.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Given what her, I want to see what condition her skin is in.
Oh, Gretchen.
I believe it was Gretchen, if I'm correct.
Grezja.
Gretchen. I apologize.
Grezja. Kind of like Anja, but Grezja.
Gretchen. Okay. Thank you for that clarification. I am writing notes.
Hi.
Oh, your assistant's here.
My assistant's here. Yes, you guys were sent here originally to look for Grezja and Carmelo Scary. It is not. And Brother Mateo. So far you have found at least one member. And
So
Grezja is the...
Sorry, so
He's
cute.
my child. That's Nathan Parcel. Grezja is the husband of the Scaries. He's the one who led you, Bran, to the rock, the wall as it had collapsed, looking for your help.
So sad.
And go ahead, if you're looking at that kind of stuff, give me a medicine check, Bran.
19.
19? Yeah. You look through these corpses. You can see incision marks in Grezja's body where, you kind of cut the carteroid, you hang a body upside down, you bleed them out, and you see that, and then it's also been sealed up, which is strange because anyone who's gotten this wasting disease doesn't actually have any wounds on them, and this is a pretty quick mummification process because he's only been missing now for 2-3 days.
I'm not looking. I know it's no blood, but it's.
His tag said bled out.
Bled out.
Is it possible to determine roughly how long he's been dead? Without examining him too much.
This process of mummification, you would expect from someone who has died months, years. They've had their body properly taken care of, all the blood removed, all the organs removed, and stored in a very dry, arid environment. There's no way that he should be in a condition like this. If you go and you look at Kenzu, examining him, you actually see no signs of wounds, no scars or anything like that. And you kind of examine his face in that open scream, and you look in his eyes, and you could swear against all reason that he's alive.
Now, when you say that with his eyes, does it appear that there's kind of the light in his eyes, or do the eyes appear like they're dilating?
There appears to be a light in his eyes. They're not strictly focusing on you, but there seems to be like this slight movement as you examine.
I will take a cloth,
Shit.
like a random cloth from my pack, place it over my glove, and attempt to see if I can find a pulse.
Hard as stone, like dried meat.
What if he's being? Well, I don't know. I mean, ghouls are not undead. But what if he's being turned into a ghoul or something? If you're telling us this info as you're doing this. Do ghouls have a heartbeat?
Yes, they're living.
Yes.
They do have a heartbeat. Okay, so no, there's something else going on.
Does this appear? Does this speak of anything potentially undead?
Yes.
Do you have Yogg-Sothothery?
I do not.
Who has Yogg-Sothothery?
I do.
Those people roll me a check.
Not great. 12.
19.
Heck,
1912.
yeah.
With the way you were raised, Anja, you've heard of great and powerful beings that would punish non-believers by turning them into undying mummies, like turning them to stone, almost like a Medusa. Riley, you're racking your memories of this, and you come to the same conclusion. And then, of course, remembering you're in a temple of Fatnathoa, and with help from your tablet, you realize this is something that is Fatnathoa's abilities, that if anyone were to gaze on an image
Oh,
near perfect, and you guys are going to start remembering, this is kind of what we talked about last time.
yeah.
Anyone who gazes upon a near perfect image of Fatnathoa ends up becoming one of its victims. In this case, undying mummification. The body dries out, but the mind, through some strange, unknown magic, keeps the mind intact for, relatively intact for someone who just had their body turned into a living mummy and is unable to move, and then has to sit for millennia trapped inside and aware of what's happening to them. You would know petrification process. Most people who are turned to stone with a 19, most of them come back and are completely unaware of the process that has happened to them. As far as they can tell, they jump through time. This is something far worse because the victim is left aware the entire time.
Well, first of all, let me state the obvious. Where the hell's the image that he ran into that we should not look at?
This is
Clearly not here.
I hope not.
Is Kenzu the only one that she looks like that has life behind his eyes, from what we can tell?
Anyone who has the word sacrifice written on their tags appears to still be living. And about 32 of the bodies in this room. And like I said, they're kind of stacked 4 across, then 4 the other way, then 4 the other way, and just kind of neatly stacked naked with their toe tags sticking out. There's a section for the children and the halflings, so that you don't have to stack 2 halflings head to foot, or 2 children head to foot. There's a barrel of dried out babies in the corner of the room. The typical things. 32, the ones that say sacrifice, all have this look of horror on their faces. The dates on these, however, all appear to have been mostly within the past week.
Oh,
There
interesting.
are 3 or 4 of them that have been about 16 or 17 days ago. And then one that's all the way a month out.
So I'm assuming this information about their souls being trapped is shared, correct?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
I'd share what I know.
Brand will ask, do you know of any way to free their souls?
With fire.
If that is a viable solution, then
There is no hope at all to save these people, right? To bring them back. Oh, GM.
Sure, you're muted. You are unaware of anything like that, Riley. If you can unpetrify someone, there is a possibility you might be able to, but it's something you are completely and utterly unfamiliar with.
So, like the spell counterspell that I just picked up, would that maybe do something?
No.
It's more
No.
like
Counterspell is for, when a spell is in process. Dispel magic might be better,
yeah,
but
that's true.
it's not going to deal with this, you think.
greater restoration. Probably would do it. That would
I've
be
always
my
got
guess.
Eldritch Blast.
There you go.
Well, that'd be if you want to kill them all. Which,
Yeah.
well,
honestly,
this is actually a question.
yeah.
Destroying their bodies, Brand will ask, will destroying their bodies free their souls? Is this something that is tied to their physical form or something else?
It would have to be the complete and utter destruction of the body.
Oof.
If you were to try and just say chop off a head, and you can say try that, or just maybe twist a neck to where that would kill a person, you can still see the light behind, say, Kenzu's eyes when you do that.
Well, I'm not going to be doing that, but so pretty much cremation.
Complete destruction, yeah. Cremation.
Cremation.
Do they? If you chop off the head, do they stay with the head or with the body?
That is a question, isn't it? The rest of the body, you don't have any indication of life, so you don't know for certain. You could have also just completely separated their soul. So you make that
So,
decision, guys.
if we were to test it by maybe, like, I don't know, messing around with their limbs while they're decapitated to see if there's a reaction in their eyes or
Oh
something.
my god.
Yeah, no, you see
Brand would not allow
reactions
that.
this is stiff. So if you're trying to move a body, you break something.
Okay.
But if you say While Brand's not looking the other way, you might just try and move a finger or something.
Oh no,
Maybe
I'm not
stab
touching
it.
them with my own hands.
Oh, okay.
So it's
I'm
easy to
using
carry.
mage hand.
Sure, then why
I'm
not?
touching them with my own hand.
That's a
Use
good
the mage
idea.
hand.
Yeah.
Oh, frick. By the way, I'm gonna find a way to cover up my hands or something. I'm gonna take those swords off your hand. If Bran can't do anything with them, I'm gonna have to run that
Okay.
risk.
As
I'm gonna have to
long
run that risk.
as you let me study them when we rest.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay, cool.
I
Yeah, I'm
wouldn't
giving them
mind-
to you now because we probably have a fight coming up, but
Probably do, and I'm probably gonna need them.
yeah.
Would be my suspicion. And we go pretty divination magic. What do you think that means? They hit better because they know what's
You
gonna
can
happen.
see like a fraction of a second in the future.
Yeah, that'd be so flipping cool.
Are you
There's the
looking at the
mirror.
blades?
Sure,
Yeah. You draw one of the blades from the scabbard,
sure.
and you look at the blade,
I don't know if I have gloves.
and it is this perfect polished blade, and yet it's black as you look into it. You don't see a reflection of yourself, you just see black.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
I will add that.
Says cool now until she learns what it does later.
Yeah, I know. We'll find out. It probably does something
I'll tell you
terrible.
what, while you're kind of playing around with these objects, go ahead. If you want to give me Arcana checks, whoever are kind of investigating these blades a little bit.
Oh
or
yeah.
This
This is-
glass
this-
marble.
25 Arcana.
All right, I'll let him look at it while I'm playing with it. I'll make
Yeah.
a check too, just for fun. No, he knows. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know
see
shit.
her pull out this short sword, and it's just this black, shiny blade. And you go out to pull the other one, and as you do, you are looking at Anja. And Anja,
Oh, you can
as he
see
pulls out
through
the
the blades.
you are looking at Riley.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't wield both of them.
Yeah, maybe they should be split up, but Merrick is the only one who uses a blade, right?
Yeah,
Right.
do you use short swords, right?
You would
Cool.
know with the 25 Arcana, these are mirror blades. You can use one to look through the blade of another. Say you don't want to stick out your body, you can stick a sword out and then look through the other one and see its reflection. 3 times a day, when using the blades in, say, battle, instead of rolling to hit, you can instead use the same roll that you got from the other blade to hit.
Oh, then someone has to wield both of them.
Not necessarily.
How would that work then?
Choose each other's roles, or
Wow, whoever goes first gets to roll.
Yeah, essentially.
Do you
You
get
do
to-
that after the fact when you decide to make an attack. So, for example, if Anja had one, you roll a nat 20, do that, and then say Merrick has the other, or you have the other. Instead of rolling to hit for the second attack, you can just use the nat 20 and hit another critical hit.
Does it matter which blade goes first or it doesn't?
Does not matter which blade goes
Okay.
first. The second blade can use an attack from the other blade.
that's 3 times the pair, not 3 times each.
3 times each between the two.
Wait, so 6 times?
No,
You mean
3
3 times for the pair? That's what he said, yeah.
Yes. And rolling the 25 over, the glass marble is a pearl of power.
What is a pearl of power?
Up to a 3rd level spell slot you can add again. That's essentially another spell slot for you.
Oh, just 1 3rd level spell slot for me. Cool.
Those are pretty cool. Is there a bonus on the hit on those at all?
There's not, but they do
Yes.
count as magical.
Okay, that's important though. Merrick, are you sneaky?
A little bit. I've got a +4 to stealth, but I'm not proficient in it.
Oh boy. Well, we both have the same stealth. So much for that plan. Let me see if this is actually
Should someone charge in there? Wherever
Where-
we're going?
Where are we going?
I don't know where the laughter is.
Yeah,
Glasses are clinking.
Are we doing anything else about the bodies? We're
Oh
just
yeah,
gonna-
putting them out of their misery, starting a fire.
Well, Bran is very distressed, though you probably can't tell, about their souls.
yeah.
They are not properly going to the Raven Queen for judgment. But given the circumstance and the location, we can't just start a massive bonfire. It would
Why?
choke up all the hallways. We would all have to crawl around or potentially just choke to death.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
We need for such a large quantity, we need a highly ventilated area. Or a
Okay.
specially designed furnace.
Carrying 32 heads is easier than carrying 32 bodies.
So
I agree with that.
given the fact that we also need something that's very intense heat to actually burn the bones.
No, we just need to burn the brains.
We don't know that.
We can find out.
I mean, without a response from this, it's going to be hard to find out whether or not it worked.
Just have faith in my ways. I'm the warlock. I know these things.
Knowing what I know about smoke, that does seem like a bad idea in a closed-in space.
Do you have any acid magic?
Oh my God. I feel like it's all going to take too long. I mean, if these people are feeling pain,
The only thing we can do right now is return later.
I think that's probably best.
What I will do, no, actually, I won't. I don't want to touch them and have any potential issue happen. But I will snuff out the torch in the room as we leave.
Okay. We're headed towards the laughter then?
I believe so, and I think we should attempt the stealth. Luckily, if they're laughing, they probably won't hear us.
That sounds fair.
Yeah. Everyone go ahead and roll me a stealth check if we're stealthing in.
Do we need a marching order? That's terrible.
These rooms are big enough if you want to go almost 2 by 2, something like that. Ideally, who's in front?
It's
Who's in back?
probably myself and Bran. Unless Merrick wants to be, unless either of the other two guys wants to be up there.
No, I do better with Eldritch Blast in the back.
Figured.
For myself, since I rolled so low on my stealth, I'm just going to say that my character, Brand, is getting very, very angry again. He has not been satisfied. He is sure that this is Ghoul doing. But I will pull down the hood low to attempt to avert my gaze. If it is a statue or an image, I figured it'll be a little higher than normal. Usually in a place of worship, images or idols are higher aloft than people to help avoid my gaze looking at an image of it. You're muted.
Who did I miss for stealth rolls?
I don't think you got mine. 16.
16.
Yeah.
And Merrick?
22.
22. Bran, you said was
I got a total of 5. I rolled
a
poorly.
nice 5, and Riley
14.
14. Ah, we know who the failures of this group are then. Okay. You are very much in luck because, as I said earlier, there is laughter. You hear the scrape of chair on stone. You hear yelling. And as you get closer, it appears that someone is yelling over a game of cards, calling someone a cheater. And as you get closer, the hall kind of turns a little bit, takes a stairwell down, and moving quietly, you see there are 4 people, 4 humans, standing around, all of them in this brown garb. And the largest of them, a massive man, is yelling, calling the one across from him, "You bloody cheater!" No. Yes.
I simply walk in and throw a dart at the closest one.
All right.
I do not step in and stay in the shadows. FYI.
All right. Bran, go ahead, and there are 3 fellows in robes, very small, and then there's, like I said, a very large guy who has a hand axe near his belt.
I would like to ask, do I have advantage if I'm surprising them, or no?
You are going to be surprising them. You have advantage.
Excellent. Thank goodness. So yeah, I'll just literally walk around the corner and just toss a dart at the closest individual.
Okay.
That will be a 16 to hit.
That'll
If
hit.
it hits.
Yes.
So that'll be 7 damage.
7 damage. All right.
And
with that,
do I get another attack or no?
you're level 5 now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and take another attack.
Okay. 2 darts at this guy.
Okay.
Well, that'll most likely hit, but let's see if I roll better. 1 point better. So 24 to hit
Okay.
for 5 damage.
All right. Everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
16. That's a 16. Apparently, it's my number of the night.
14.
14 for Merrick. Riley.
10.
10.
Yep.
Okay. And Bran.
17.
7. All right. Let me see here. I'm going to roll just one different here. And I assume you are fairly fast.
40 speed. Oh, if you're talking about initiative, it's +3.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wait. What the hell is...
All right. So these guys are arguing over a small table with cards on it, and you just come right around the corner, turn to look at you. The guy you end up throwing the darts in is just busy laughing, pointing, and before it goes, and chaos begins to ensue as the big guy flips the table completely over. But Bran, you get to go first.
How far am I from the one I just threw the darts at?
You could get over to him real quick.
All right. I move right over to him.
Uh-huh.
And I will start attacking.
All right.
I will. There's a very underlining anger in its attacks, but I will jab for the most painful points on a human body.
Oh my God.
All right.
Wait, are these ghouls?
These are not
humans.
ghouls. They're humans.
Humans. Oh, interesting.
So 21 for the first attack
That'll hit.
for 7 damage.
Okay.
Second attack, 23 to hit
Okay.
for 9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
And then bonus, I will use a key point for Fury of Blows.
Okay.
And just get to it. That's the wrong one. Fury of Blows. 21 to hit
Uh-huh.
for 7 damage.
Dead.
Is there one near me?
There's one close enough.
And then I will jab him, going for the eyes.
I might make
15
you
to hit.
guys roll a sanity check just watching Bran viciously murder these people.
How
All
much?
these innocent
How
people.
much? Is it? Wait. Is it bludgeoning or is he actually?
It's bludgeoning.
Okay, so there's not a lot of blood here.
No, I'm just
there's
telling them
blood
in the
popping
most
out of their eyes
painful
and
way.
Shut
their ears.
Yeah, the most
Shut
painful
up.
way possible.
Remember, he
Shut
had
up,
those that
Riley.
pressure point that made their heads
Hey,
explode.
hey,
That's
hey,
what he's doing.
Hey, no, no.
Although I am aiming to poke this guy's eye out with my attack
Oh God,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just so
That's a 15 to hit.
gross.
That'll hit.
for max damage of 9.
Oh, jeez.
And as I do this, like in the Raven Queen's name, you will see your soul will have justice upon her mercy. In like just a flat tone.
What are we?
Absolutely. Ding, ding, dead. With that, the large guy pulls out this adamantine axe
Oh shit!
and just starts howling, raving mad. His eyes open up, blood vessels literally burst in his eyes,
Oh God, that's not
turning
right.
one of them red immediately.
Oh.
And he just starts swinging at you. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, he just absolutely blood blisters in his eyes, popping, and he just lets loose this scream that from such a big man is just this high-pitched horror scream. And I need everybody
Oh
to
God.
make a DC 13 wisdom saving throw.
Oh good. Oh my God, I friggin' made it.
23.
23 as well. Actually, was that me? No, 17 for me.
Still good?
15.
Good.
15, I made it.
Merrick
Oh shit.
13.
Nice.
on the dot. All right. That
Wow. Wow.
it does that. And it's just like, oh, dude, that is there's something wrong with him. It's seems like it would be scary, but no, that's just weird. And it starts swinging with its axes at you, Bran. 19 plus a number. That'll hit. And second attack. Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
All right, let's kill you. I mean, let's play a game of dice, guys. Yeah. That's gonna be that is going to be 13 slashing damage as it just whips around this hand axe, slicing at you.
Is that total?
That's the total. And we go down to Anja.
Oh God, what the hell did we just walk into? I mean,
Or
Vengeance.
Doom.
they're
Vengeance.
people.
Justice.
The
Basically, Bran charged in on their eunuch slaves and just started murdering them.
Like, they're people. They're not ghouls. shit.
Not only that, they're doing people things.
Yeah, they're just playing cards.
And then Brand just killed one
But
of them.
why in
Yeah.
this? The whole situation's weird because why in this place? Ah, shit.
Cultists.
You try asking.
Nothing's illegal about being a cultist.
No, it's
Oh,
not
actually,
thinking
from
about-
where I am, I believe it is.
You're a cultist from my perspective.
No, I believe the
Mr.
Raven Queen
Raven
is
Queen
a
this, Raven Queen that.
Raven Queen is a legitimate religion. Actually, I should ask Kyle. Is it?
Which
Is
part?
it? See, you
Are
have
we considered a
Ours, I
cult
know.
or
I'm
legitimate
pretty
religion?
sure Raven Queen is a legit religion.
You are a sect of a legit religion.
Sect.
Oh, a
How
sect.
people view that specific sect is
All I can say is they were found near mummified corpses where their souls are being trapped. That is absolute vengeance.
Oh my lord. I am going to. Can I make a insight check on this situation? I don't know what to friggin' do here because this is too weird. All right. That guy is attacking like crazy though. I'm
like an
gonna.
insane person.
I can answer. I guess I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go up there, and I draw my weapons on the fly. And oh God, what options do I have? Do I have anything other than just whacking it? I'm not gonna use. I think I'll just make a strike. This is tough. This is really tough.
Carol,
To
first
attack.
off, remember you have bonus action.
I know. But can you do like an insight check as a bonus?
No, I'm talking about your marking.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't going to. I didn't. These are people. I'm not going to mark them, but I am going to attack them.
Okay. Are
What
you
is-
going after
what-
one of the
No, I'm going after the crazy guy who's hacking on my ally there.
sure?
Question. All right. So question. I forget
the
non-lethal
guy
in this
who's
version.
just practicing self-defense.
That's not self-defense.
You just tell me if you want to do non-lethal.
I'm gonna do non-lethal.
Okay.
All right. Well, good thing I did that because I rolled a nat 20 and
Okay.
a 15 on my 2 attacks plus 7. So that's it's a nat 20. So that's a crit.
Sure.
All right.
What weapons are you using?
I'm gonna use the mirror blade
Okay.
and
Do
my.
you have both of them or just one of them?
I believe the decision was to give Merrick one,
Okay.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
So we can each have one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my scimitar as the other.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2 hits and one's a crit.
hmm
So that's double the dice, but not the. Actually, I can use my bonus action to hit again. All right, so let me roll. That's so you double the dice, not the plus. So that is 14 points of damage in the first hit
Okay.
and 7 on the second hit. How's he looking?
You swing at him, and he looks like he is not really feeling your attacks.
Oh, like at all?
No, not like at all. He's getting hit by him, but you can recall that some people kind of just get lost in this battle rage.
But am I doing damage to
You're
him?
laying it
You are
on really
doing
thick there.
damage.
Huh?
You are doing damage. He's a barbarian.
Just probably
all
have.
right, all right. Yeah, probably is. All right, then I'm gonna roll my bonus action. I'm gonna use the mirror blade again. Or well, actually, I guess technically that would be the scimitar. They all do the same damage anyways.
Yeah.
That's a 22.
22.
Yep. So
That'll
I guess
hit.
it's good that I'm giving you my damage it separately. Well, that's max damage. That's 10 points. So
All
5.
right.
Yeah, so yeah.
So you run up there and you hit him with the flat side of your blades. And for some odd reason, you just go straight to the face with the flat side of the blade. You break his nose, blood comes out everywhere.
Ah, like really bad? Not really.
No.
Okay.
All right. Merrick, you are up. These two have just ran into a room and just started brutally attacking these people.
Hey. No.
Eric, you got a
I
free
mean,
nat
that's
20.
how I perceived it as
I
I
well.
also have a free nat
I'm
20.
I'm also trying, yeah, but I'm also doing it non-lethally, so I'm not trying to kill him.
No, Brand certainly is.
Mhm.
Yeah, Brand has issues. I have a whole subscription. He just has issues.
Yeah, I'm honestly not
I know,
sure.
I'm fucking lost.
Are we am I technically still stealth? Are they unaware of me? I'm assuming.
They are unaware of you. Right now, if you were to just kind of run up and attack them with your sword,
Mhm.
you would be able to go after the berserker and get your sneak attack. Or there's also one of the cultists that Brand had
Thanks for
jabbed
saying
into the
that.
eyeball.
Cultist, so yeah. Thanks for the confirmation.
Cultist is not always a bad thing.
Yeah, confirmation of what? I'm a cultist.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
He's a
you have a
great
cultist in
guy.
your own party.
At least one.
We don't know that.
Yeah, you
What would
do.
you like to
I
go
haven't
for?
really been keeping it secret.
I haven't really cared enough to investigate.
All right, I guess I will try to violently calm down this berserker. I'll attack him non-lethally too.
Okay.
Really calm down. I love it.
Aggressive negotiations.
Now, like I said, I wasn't expecting you guys to get this right away, but if you're using a mirror blade, you can skip the attack and just roll.
Oh, right.
Because you could just say,
Merrick.
I'm going to take that crit roll that she took. And
Well, wait. Oh, it's
With a sneak attack
First
in 5th
attack,
edition, you
right?
get to roll your sneak attack twice on a crit. The crit
yeah.
is very
That's
worth
true.
on a sneak attack.
Yeah, it's the first attack. So the first attack with the mirror blade was
The
a
first-
20. Was an at 20. So you could just use that and get an automatic crit.
How many
Not
times is
really.
that? That's 3 per day.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It'd be worth it right now.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'll take.
All right.
That
Oh
20.
my
Go ahead
God,
and take
that
your
would have been
die
the
with your
donk.
sneak attack, roll them twice, and add it all up.
So 1d6 plus 4, and I get.
Oh, that's a nifty blade.
Also, remember, you do not double the added bonus from like your dex or strength. Only the dice rolls.
Right.
Do I just roll them twice, or do I just double what I get?
Your choice.
Double what I get. It's easier. That's math.
Unless I roll all ones.
Yeah. Let's see how I roll first. I rolled 14, so doubled is 28.
Ah,
Plus 4 makes 32.
32. Nice. No, again, as you swing this blade, your action almost mirrors Anja's first attack, and you just kind of drive the flat side of this blade right up into the berserker's groin and just ball tap. See, she attacked
A
his
ball
face.
tap for 32 damage.
It's like
She
the tip of the
attacked his
blade,
head,
like
and
just in the
you
right
attacked
spot.
his head.
Technically non-lethal.
Technically, it won't kill him.
And his crazy scream goes up higher and
Remember, chopping them off won't kill him either.
Not unless he bleeds out. All right. Then Is he still standing?
He is still standing. Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll smack him with my other sword then. 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Okay. 5 damage.
5 damage. All right. No, you take some great swings at him, and other than his voice going up in a pitch, he just seems to be frothing even more at the mouth. With that, the brown robe cultists are up, and I will need a wisdom saving throw from Bran. And let's go ahead. What is your
3.
wisdom saving throw? 3?
23.
23. Okay, you are fine. You feel stiffness coming over your bones, and it disappears. The other one,
Did it appear someone's casting or just an effect?
they are casting.
Okay, now it's fucking on.
Now it's on. Okay,
Now it's on.
that's good.
Is
As
that
the other one is going to run up to you, Anja,
okay?
and reach out to touch you with this dark energy in its hands. A 17 on the die
That'll hit.
makes for a lovely hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Yep. Okay.
What
And-
is?
You take 19 points of necrotic
Necrotic.
damage.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, never mind.
Ah! Now it's definitely on.
All right, and we go up to Riley.
Cool.
Just kind of standing at the top of this staircase, watching all this happen.
Yeah. So there's a spell that I really want to do, but I don't know how effective it'll be. So I want to do, what is it? Hunger of Hadar. I don't
What-
know if I can
What does
position
it?
it in a place where I'll only get the cultists that are standing back and casting.
Oh, the cultists haven't just gone back. They're kind of all in the thick of this as well.
Oh,
You
so
guys are all
I probably
kind of
can't
bunched up in
cast
a
that
corner.
and leave my own party unscathed.
How big is it?
Shit.
You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point with range and lasting for the duration. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's wow.
That is-
Oh,
Ew.
and any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage.
Oh my lord, that's a wow. Wow,
Yeah.
that is
This
for-
spell is so big, you could essentially cast it in the center of the room and it would only miss the four corners. So
Oh,
it's going to be hard to
shit.
kind of position this without getting anyone else in there.
Damn it. All right.
how far back are the cultists? I mean, the ones they're casting.
They're 30 feet in the room.
They're 30 feet back from us,
Uh-huh.
so he can't put the edge of the spell.
Oh, no,
on
no,
them?
no. The cultists are right there with you. They were
Oh.
around the table.
Oh.
Bran
Oh.
ran up, beat the shit out of
Shit.
one, and then started attacking the other. And the other two just
Shit.
kind of rushed in to help their buddy as you helped your buddy.
Yeah.
They're not shying away from a
I mean,
fight there.
that first one might just be knocked out. You don't know.
No,
right.
I don't know, but
Well,
Yeah.
fine. I'm going to
Two
save the big spells
medical
then.
knives in his back say otherwise.
All right, I'm gonna save that big spell then for
Okay.
another time.
That
I guess
might
what's
for
gonna
a
happen is
rainy
I'm gonna
day.
just Eldritch Blast this barbarian looking dude.
All right, go for it. Do you get 2 Eldritch Blasts now?
Yeah, I do.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
All right, does a modified 20 hit?
Yes.
All right. And that is 16 damage. And that's Eldritch Blast, so it shouldn't be halved because it's
It is not half. You are
Y-
correct.
yeah.
Every bit of that goes through. And it looks like it hurts. Anything else?
Oh no. Wait, do I get a bonus because I did that from a stealth, or doesn't that not count from range?
Oh, you could, yeah. You can roll with advantage. If you were stealthed, and I think you were, yeah, you were more than enough.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I guess
so
I can just roll my to hit again, see if I would get a crit.
yeah, essentially.
Nah, no crit.
Okay, you're rolling 2 separate times though, right?
Yeah,
Eldritch
my
Blast is 2 rays.
oh, so I have
you
to roll to
roll
hit twice. Oh,
Yes.
okay. So I didn't roll the second one. So my second one was a 15 to hit. Does that count?
That hits 2.
Okay,
And roll
cool.
it again to see if it's a nat 20.
Oh. Nope. 18.
Okay. Bummer. All right. Okay. And that is down with you. Bran, you have brutally murdered one of these folks. The other one's starting to swing at you, and they're coming after you. What are you doing?
I will focus on the one that I have damaged,
Okay.
and I will go for. If I haven't poked out his eye,
Not
I'll
quite.
attempt that again. And then go for the
Get it.
throat and then the middle of the abdomen.
Okay.
We're just going to go right down the line, ending at his scrotum.
Guys are
So
so mean.
first strike is a 16
Hit.
for 8.
Okay.
Second strike, 12.
Miss.
Yes. I will spend the Fury of Blows
Ooh.
and attempt to strike him again.
Okay.
That's going to miss. That's a 9.
Yep.
Do I want to be wise or do I want to be mean? No, I'm
Really up to
very
you.
angry. I am striking him again.
All right.
11, that's going to hit. God damn it. That's a miss.
Remember,
well.
Pirate Dog Dice for all your dice rolling needs. All right. And that leads us back to the crazy guy.
he's
And
got choices.
He does. However, he does not like either you or Merrick. So he is going to.
What a shock.
I know.
I wonder why he doesn't like me and Merrick.
Let's see.
We're the Wonder Twins.
Odd,
Yeah.
even. Odd, and odd. 3 to Anja.
Oh no.
And he just blood spitting out of his mouth.
Oh, this could be bad.
That is a dirty 20. A dirty 24.
Holy shit, you're gonna
And
take me
a
down.
dirty 21.
Those are 3 hits, and you're probably gonna take me down.
All right. Let's
Because
take her down.
I'll bet we'll see.
All right. First one is 5 damage. Second
Oh, maybe
one,
not. I thought that I'd do
is-
more.
8 damage.
And
And this last one,
Never mind.
he leans down and takes a bite out of your shoulder. And that is going to be 7 damage.
So that was 20 points. Ooh, that's okay. I'm still up, but
And it is your turn.
hey,
Extreme obsession and focus, he goes after you.
by the way, I'm just gonna say something. All these people touching me. Does this trigger?
Give me a wisdom saving throw
Yep.
for the bite.
Oh, well, also the necrotic hand, the hand I believe touched me too. That's 14.
You're good.
Good. All right. But I'm not good.
No,
Because
you're not. But
I'm under, because I have a single digit hit point total right now.
yeah. Well, you're fine.
I could cure wounds on myself, which might be the best play here. Actually, wait. I could do this too. I could do healing spirit. Let's see. I mean, if we're all getting beat no, I'm gonna do cure wounds on myself. Healing spirit would be good too, but all right, so hey, get back here. I will do cure wounds on myself because I said damn it. All right, what do I get back from that? So I rolled 11 on the die plus 2 because I'm doing this at second level. So that's 13 back. Bonus action. I'll use my bonus action to put what the hell is it called? Slayer's Prey on the cultist.
On the cultist, not the berserker.
Oh, yeah. Because they're both attacking me.
Yes.
I'll put on the I'll put on the berserker. I'll put on the berserker.
All
and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Merrick, you are up.
All right, I'm going to keep attacking, and I'm assuming Anja's still within 5 feet of him. Well, so I will hit him with a sneak attack
Okay.
first.
So you got to hit him first.
Yeah.
It's the miss.
Uh,
You actually have advantage on this, by the way, so you get to roll twice, take the higher number.
oh, okay. That was not the higher number. 22.
22 hit.
Cool. 14.
14. All right.
If he's still standing, I'll hit him with
Still
my
standing.
other sword for bonus.
Roll
action.
twice, take the higher.
23.
Okay.
3 damage.
2 damage?
3.
Or 3. Okay. All right. Yeah, this guy is just completely going after Anja, and your attacks while doing something does not seem to be distracting him whatsoever, which leads us back to our cultists. I mean, those two nice guys just enjoying a drink with their friends, a nice friendly game. Let's do Merrick. Give me a wisdom saving throw. And
13.
13. Okay, you're good. Let's do an attack against Bran. Bran does a 16 hit.
That does not hit me.
Does not hit. And this hand with necrotic energy just kind of blindly is kind of lashing out at you, and you're avoiding these attacks while trying to get him back. But it just seems like, with this big bruise appearing in his eye, that he's just having a little bit difficulty swinging at you. Riley, that brings us up to you.
Woo! I'm gonna try and Eldritch blast this barbarian a couple times again.
All right. Roll twice, take the hires.
All right. So my first one was a 22 to hit,
That hits.
and then my second one was a 26 to hit.
Both will hit. Give me the
All
damage.
right. 14 in total.
Ooh, nice. You are wearing away at this guy. Most definitely. And if you are not doing anything else, we are back up to Bran. The battle seems to be more towards your favor, although Anja is still quite beat up. Can she last another round?
I do look a lot better. So, I do look better. I'm like at half.
And is a bit tunnel vision right now. So
Sure.
he will continue striking at this guy.
Uh-huh.
15
Hit.
or 8.
All right. Still up.
Second attack. I can pick the number. Only a 10. I'm sure that'll miss.
That'll miss.
I will spend another Kai point.
That tunnel vision, man.
God, I thought Riley was the only one here that was going to get me killed.
Only one? This is Call of Cthulhu.
You got all mad too.
You only pulled yourself into that conflict
Oh,
trying to
24 to
protect
hit?
me.
24 hit.
I did because the good guy.
For 6.
Ooh. All right.
He's still up.
Nice.
He is still up.
Then I will attack again. This time I'm trying to go right underneath the jaw where the throat connects.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice. For an 18.
Nice.
That will hit, and
For 5 damage.
bam, down he goes.
Fucking figures.
And that leads us back to Anja's favorite friend.
Am I still in melee combat?
You have, if you were to move, you could start swinging at other people. Yes.
No, I will stay here for now.
Okay. Yeah.
I knew I should have put it on the other guy.
You've just been kind of driving this fanatic back.
Well, you put it on the
You kind
Berserker,
of
Carol.
separate yourself.
I put on the berserker. Oh wait, I thought we just.
No, you put it on the Berserker. I did not kill the
Oh,
Berserker.
never mind. You weren't killing the berserker.
I'm
That's-
taking care of the cultists.
Okay, no, that's cool. Thank you. All right, so the berserker is about to murder me.
The Berserker starts swinging at you and then stops,
What?
swallows whatever was in his mouth. And you can kind of see there's this ruby coloring on his mouth as he proceeds to swallow whatever he got a mouthful of earlier. And you can just kind of see him, buff up a little bit after doing that.
So he didn't. It wasn't healing. It was something else.
You don't know.
Don't know.
Well, his wounds that I put into him would kind of start healing if it was healing. I should be able to notice that.
Depends on
But
the
if
type
it's-
of healing.
But if it buffs him up, that's a little different. I wouldn't have a clue.
You would not have a clue, but he
Okay,
just
yeah, it's something else.
seems to relish in taking a bite out of you and then eating.
Oh, he
it.
ate me.
Mhm.
Ah, God, that sounded wrong. That sounded really wrong.
And he starts swinging with
Oh.
that axe. Oh, an 18 on the die. Where's that
Hey.
natural 20?
Hey,
No.
I got a question. I got the disease, which honestly I forgot about the friggin' exhaustion.
Uh-huh.
Fortunately, that doesn't affect my attack rolls. But does he catch it? He bite out of me.
You know what? Just for you.
Not that he'll get. Not that I
There's
think.
that natural 20. He is not going
Fuck
to
you.
get those either.
Fuck you.
You glad he
But
wasted
he
it on
does
that?
Yeah.
slice this hand axe into you
How many?
for 9 damage.
Okay. What else does
And
he?
wildly misses with the other one.
Okay.
And we are back to you, Anja.
This is not great. This is not great. Okay, I'm gonna make 3 real attacks at this asshole.
All right.
Or try it. All right, so yeah, I think that's probably the right play here.
Remember to separate your hunter's mark. I believe that will go right through his resistance. because it's not physical damage.
Right. Oh, right. Okay, it's the first time each turn I hit too, so it's only once. Ah, quadruple. That's gonna miss because that was a 2 on the dice. So that's not even a 10. Second attack for my normal. Jesus, now my attack rolls suck. Well, he's a barbarian. I don't suppose a 12 hits. Hello?
No,
Okay.
absolutely. Come on.
It doesn't, right?
No, it
It's a
doesn't.
barbarian, you never know. Oh my god, that's 3 fucking misses.
Oh, I'm gonna kill an
You
Anja.
probably are
I'm
gonna kill an Anja.
Anja. But first,
Fuck.
Eric, you're up.
Don't worry, I'll pick up Reanimate Dead.
No, just.
You're gonna love that. All right. Do I still have advantage here?
You are still at advantage.
All right. I'm gonna try a sneak attack.
You don't want to
Hopefully.
use my die rolls.
No, I'm not going to use your die.
No, I think you could.
Actually, Kyle, question.
Question.
The die roll. Now, when we're talking about using the die roll, is it the die roll or is it the including? It's not including
die
my
roll.
bonuses, right?
Just the die roll.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Woo-hoo. Come on, murder this guy.
13. No, wait. 17.
17. Oh, so close.
Oh, still got a bonus action.
So that
Come
bonus
on,
action-
take him out. He'll freaking.
This
I
is it.
missed. 11 hit.
11 misses.
Damn it!
I'm gonna kill an Anja.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna kill an Anja.
and Riley hasn't gone yet.
He has not.
I think I
There's-
might sit out this next turn. FYI.
Well, Riley could go after something else. That would screw me over just as much. And it's all fine and good. Do you. You do you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that Hunger Fedar right in the middle of the room.
Well, then you'll kill me. You'll take me down with that.
So far, I haven't been hit this entire time we've been underground. I think I'm pretty lucky.
Well, that's because you stand back and cast, which is
I fought mono a mono with that
Oh,
little
you
dude in the
did.
other room.
you also have a decent armor class too. So
Yeah, AC 18.
yeah. I gotta do
Naked.
something. Gotta do something about that. I need to get mine higher than yours just because.
The last one, the last cultist takes the time, casts a spell, and begins running down a different hallway.
Counter spell.
Sure.
What level?
No, it goes through.
Oh, doesn't he have to declare what level?
Well, he only has one
Oh,
level
yeah.
of spell to cast.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
When it gets higher level, you have to declare
Yeah.
what level. It's like a poker game. Figure out.
Bum,
Okay,
bum,
so what
bum.
level do you think they're casting at?
I don't know
Begins
what was
casting
going
a
on, but
spell
I
and
counter
running
spell.
away. And so Merrick, Anja, if you want to take a swing at this guy as he starts running by, you can go ahead and make an attack of opportunity. Merrick and Anja.
Oh, well, I certainly will. Maybe I'll roll better than I did. Yeah, marginally. That'd be a 16.
That'll hit.
13.
That'll hit on the die.
That was a terrible damage roll. I guess I'm not really my heart. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. And Merrick,
9.
9.
9.
Jeez. Nerds. And this guy just
Damn
starts
right.
running, screaming down the hallway. And yeah, keeps going. And with that, Riley, you are up. He disappears out of your sight.
Oh, I can't
We'll
chase
say.
him?
If you run down the stairs and go into the room, you can kind of see where he ran down 2.
Can I move in and get at least my Eldritch Blast attack in without necessarily having to pursue? Okay. Then I'm going to do that. Because why not? So that's a 17 to hit with my first Eldritch Blast.
That will hit.
And it's only one attack because I moved out of stealth, right?
Nope. You get them both.
Oh. Or no, I mean, I only roll once, I mean.
Only roll once. Yes.
Okay, yeah, then my second one I got a 12 to hit, so that was probably a miss.
That misses up.
All right, so the damage on my first attack was only a 4.
Only a 4. Okay. All right. And we are back up to you, Bran.
The cultist that ran is still up.
He is still standing, yes. Well, you can't see him from where you're at, but he did run down the hallway. You
I
heard
will
another.
move to the point that I can see him.
Uh-huh.
Is he within 30 feet?
Yeah, you can reach him.
I
You're a
will
monk,
throw.
man. You've run up.
I will throw a dart at him.
Okay.
Let's see what I can do first. If I can take him down with a dart. 13 on the die, or 13 total. So that'll be.
Yep.
6 piercing.
Uh-huh.
He's still up. I'll throw another dart.
He collapses to the floor, splayed out.
Of course, I just rolled that. All right,
Uh-huh.
and then I will finish my move by basically jumping at the barbarian's face, and
Uh-huh.
I will start pummeling him down.
Go for it.
Please take care of him because.
May I use the nat 20 that I just rolled for the dart on him?
I'm afraid not.
Okay, fair enough.
But you do have advantage on hitting this guy.
Well, I already hit him, so I'm not. Well, I'll fish. No.
Crit fishing.
So, oh, geez, minimum damage 4 as I strike him. And I will actually use a harming hand, so I'll use a point
Oh,
to
good.
do necrotic damage to him.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be.
What's the minimum?
Minimum is 4.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Minimum is 6.
Yeah, no. He's dead.
Okay.
How would you like
Yep,
to do
9.
this?
Oh.
Would you like to drive even more insane?
Are you gonna fucking make his head blow off again? Does he gout of blood? I mean,
Turn his
are you
head all the way around.
ass
Nope,
fucking
I'm gonna
old?
go full on North Star. I want to strike him in the back, in the spine, to force it so his muscles contract until his body basically snaps backwards in half on itself.
Ooh.
What the fuck, man? Oh my
And
God.
with all this muscle on top, when his back does break, it is brutal and a quick snapping motion indeed.
All right, you
It's-
can't give Riley shit if he wants to torture something a little bit.
Actually, I don't
Look, you
think there was
snapped the
any
guy's
torture here. I
Back
mean,
in half, man.
You blew up their heads.
I want to at least touch
But
this
it's
body a
quick.
little.
I mean, but that's
But
quick.
it's
The
quick.
instantaneous- it's not torture. Okay, let's see.
Is it quick?
Torture,
I was going to say, yeah,
I
as
think
this
so.
back snaps,
It's
the
excruciating.
last high
He's
pitched
screaming.
whine exits out of his voice. And it's like a minute long.
Okay, if it's that, then yes, you friggin'
Actually, I will say this too. Bran will literally kind of, as he like collapses, like grab him by the hair and look at his face. Give a secret to not Pharasma. Give a secret to the Raven Queen, and she may judge you fairly.
Wow.
And there's just this, blood is pooling around his eyes, but you kind of see where the pupils
not
open wider,
much.
recognizing what you've said to him.
And he just whimpers.
All right, so yeah.
I immediately look for any holy symbols on them.
They
That's-
have the symbols of Fetnathoa on them, very similar to the cult of, or the cult of Fet. However, instead of just this solitary volcano, there are eyes at the rim of the volcano.
Do they appear to have any trophies on them? Possibly from victims.
You can look at the floor and you can see gold pieces, jewelry, gold tooth here and there where you look at them. Riley, I already got you down for those guys. And then the most expensive thing here appears to be the adamantine hand axe that the barbarian was using.
Does any of the jewelry have any type of inscriptions on them? Like, to my love, blah, blah, blah.
There are a few pieces like that, yes.
I will collect them gently and place them in a pouch.
Mm-hmm.
Those that can be identified.
Okay, you do so. If you look to collect the coins, there appears to be about 20
Someone else can do that part.
In random change, silver, copper pieces, but 20 gold in total. As you stand in this room, you see a narrow hallway that the cultist was trying to escape to, which is on the left from where you had entered, going up at an angle. 2 or 3 torches lent down there, but it appears to be a very long hallway that leads to a black end. There is a much larger hallway directly to the north of you guys that is pretty well lit. Scones, lit scones every few feet.
Scones. Sconces. Scones.
I'm also.
Do we have some tea too?
Absolutely not. Only coffee with these biscottis. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Well-lit room to a large archway where you can see a room kind of littered with some debris, but it's farther away, so you'd have to walk down there to check it out. The walls on this one are decorated. This one appears to be the king of Farzine striking a deal with the ghouls. In one hand holding theirs, but in another pointing down into the tunnels below where you kind of see this mural where these ghouls are now descending to live. And it looks like it's the peace treaty between the ghouls and the natives of Farzine. If you keep looking around, you see events where the treaty is called into question. You see in rather newer paintings of the mural oh my goodness. Whew. You see a army of ghouls being called upon by what looks to be a leader of Farzine, going after these giants that appear to have arrived on the island. Let's see. If you have history, go ahead and give me a history check. Merrick, you as well.
Don't have that.
Oh, do you have to only have it trained?
It would be helpful.
20.
But we can. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to give it a try. 20,
Yeah.
I heard.
Yep.
13.
13,
14.
14.
I'm not gonna bother.
Merrick, Riley, you would recognize before the magistrates ruled the island, Farzine was ruled by a kingdom, and it was many separate tribes. As you kind of walk through and you're putting these murals together, you can kind of see where these tribes have united under this king of Farzine, telling its history. And in this scene with these giants, Riley, you're probably more aware of this than Merrick is. Every country has tried to take over Farzine. Uskin, if I remember correctly, the land of the giants, they tend to take things by brute force. And so this looks like a depiction of these giants attempting to take over the island. And the leader of Farzine at the time, which was Magistrate Malohani Alwigi, you see him call upon this pact to where he uses the ghouls to kind of help fend off this army. Merrick, you would recognize the imprint to be this Malohani Alwigi, descendant of the current magistrate. You would happen to know that because Alwigi the current magistrate, never skips on a chance to talk about how his family did great and wonderful things. And, that royal noble bullshit that those rich people do sometimes. What would you guys like to do?
Just so people know, I am not doing all that awesome right now. There's a chunk of my shoulder missing. I'm not much better than I was myself. It's single digit. I'm in double digits, but it's not very, very high double digits. We got a place we can take an hour.
I will. I will hand Anja one of my potions of healing.
Oh, do I have? Let me check my inventory, make sure I don't have any.
So I will give her one of the potions of healing.
Okay. I don't seem to have one in my inventory, so I'm guessing I either used it or something, or I just didn't get one.
And I will tend to her wounds with the healer's kit.
What is the potion of healing? What's D? Is it D8?
It's 2d4.
2d4.
Plus 2, I believe.
Probably. Wow, I rolled 2 ones.
Unfortunately, that happens.
Oh, plus 2, right? So it's 4.
Plus 2. And then I will healer's kit her, which I roll a.
Oh, I'm sure she looks
1d6.
awesome right now.
Ooh, very nice. 9, and you are level 5, so another 14 back.
Oh, that's really good.
I will also tend to my own wounds with the healer's kit. So I gain back 5, 11 hit points.
I was muted as I said that. Merrick, Riley, you guys got it easy. What are you guys doing? You need to teach these other two how to play so they don't get hit so much.
Yeah, I don't think I've been hit yet since we've gone down underground.
I'm pretty sure that if he had decided to target Merrick, Merrick would be the one that was wrecked and not me. So,
Well, you know what? I got choked by that dude. No, I missed. He stepped out of it. Yeah, I think. Yeah, lucky. Let's go with that.
Yeah, I definitely would have been squished.
All right. So you have three different directions. The way you came in from, uh, which could lead to the stairwells going down. You have the hallway to the left where the cultists tried to run up to. And then you have a well-lit hallway directly to the north of you.
Yeah, so I mean, we already found 1 out of 3 of the missing people. What is our objective?
No, I think we found 2 out of 3 because we found the priest and we found
Found it.
one of the
We
scaries.
found a different priest, though.
Oh, wasn't that priest? Never mind. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know the one we were looking for a priest.
So you're asking this, I'm assuming to the group, right? Right, Riley.
Yeah, just to make sure that we don't get sidetracked. I want to make sure we're actually working towards our objective.
Oh, we are.
Brand states to find the other missing individuals,
Cool.
prevent their deaths if necessary, and to obliterate this cult. He kind of pauses for a moment. I do not expect you to follow me in this last endeavor, but I cannot abide by their atrocities.
Something's the sacrifice thing kind of.
Seems
I mean,
interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
I also look at
I
each
think
one
they're
of you.
forcing people to do this.
I look at Brand looks at each of them. If I am to fall, please promise me you will retrieve the bodies of those trapped and burn them.
Don't have to worry about that.
Their souls must be freed.
We're all gonna get out of here. Shit, what was I just gonna say? Damn it. Ugh.
I mean, are we well equipped to take down an entire cult by ourselves? Wouldn't it be better to, once we find these 3, go back and report it? But
This cult has been working with impunity for at least a month. This place is older than that. They clearly have backing.
If they're spread around, we can probably do it.
And if we leave now, they may just disappear, blend in with the populace to form again. If we do not strike them down now, they will simply start once more or continue on.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I do not say in character. That sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I mean, nah. I want to know. Clearly, there's probably What was that spell? Who was it that almost got spelled and I believe it was Bran, right? What was that spell they tried to cast on you?
I do not know. I am not a spellcaster.
But how did you feel?
Besides angry?
Yeah, besides angry.
It felt stiff for a moment. I do not know what it is.
I wonder if they caused the petrification of those guys. But you said, but also was stated that it also probably came from an image. If there's an image, how do you destroy an image without looking at it?
Carefully.
Yeah, I think
Eldritch Blast.
We need to destroy. Yeah, that's a good point.
You still need to know where the image is, though.
You still need to aim.
Just general direction. I'll take disadvantage.
Eventually, with enough shots, you'll get it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. Actually, it's a good plan.
If anything,
we need to find that if there is an image that are causing these people to become petrified.
If anything, there will be most likely a lead cultist, possibly a lieutenant of some sort. If we can kill them, this may at least weaken them significantly. Some of these cultists may be under their sway in other manners. I do not know.
Well,
clearly, these individuals here were partaking in the spoils of their evil deeds. As I kind of point, as I'm still like collecting the little jewelry pieces and such, after like healing people.
Well, if we encounter more cultists, I want to test out a new spell. So before you charge in there, just let me know.
Fine. Conduct your experiment. I'm glad it's enjoyable to you.
Well,
I would like to listen to see if I hear sounds down either of the hallways. You're muted.
stop.
That gives me a chance to better think and answer that question.
Jesus,
The
man.
hallway to the north is just the sound of flickering flames. You don't hear anything from that end of the hallway. However, if you go to the room, to the hallway where the cultist was running away from you all, you stop and listen. You can hear the soft squeaks of rodents.
Oh, goody.
And then you hear the sound of chain being dragged on the floor.
I will indicate that way and begin stilting down.
It's a fairly narrow hallway. Who's going first? Who's going last?
I assume Bran is going to go first.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I have no light source now. I have
Amen.
snuffed out any torches or anything.
All right. George, you want me to go first?
Nope.
I didn't think so. I'll go second. I forget which one of the two of you was going last.
Passive insights, people.
Passive insights. Well, if it's passive, then that's
Hang
10
on.
plus.
Oh,
your
you're talking
insight.
about all of them.
Yeah, I am talking about all of them. That seems
Wait,
like a strange
Passive
thing.
insight?
Their
Uh-huh.
passive insight or ours?
You guys.
Yours.
My passive insight's 15.
Okay.
14.
14.
12.
12. Riley, you don't notice anything. Merrick, you haven't been around these people really well, not long enough to get a really good reading. Anja, it's not like Bran to take the lead as far as you can tell. He's not using his lantern. This is a fairly dark place, and that seems a little odd.
Oh, yeah. Player knowledge. I kind of just file that in the mental filing cabinet and be.
You stealth ahead
It's when
rather
can you
loudly.
see?
And after a couple hundred feet, you've passed by the latest torch, which was about 30 feet back, and you come to this iron wrought door, a gate, like a jail cell. You look through the bars, and you can see 2, 3, 4, 5 cells. You can't necessarily what sees in them, but you see the jail cell doors on all of them. And roll a perception for me, Bran, at disadvantage. This is not lit at all, and even the previous light isn't gonna.
Well, I'm not going to get less than a 1, so 9.
9, yeah. You don't see anything, but you hear the sounds of the rodents more clearly. And Anja bumps into you before you notice anything else.
I wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
I would have stopped before. I can see him. I believe I have dark vision. I'm
The
a
black
half-elf.
figure in the black of the darkness.
I do have. Well, I do have. I mean, I do have dark vision. So
would you guys like to do?
What are we doing?
Does this cell door or this gateway appear to have a handle or anything?
There is a handle.
I actually whispered to Merrick. Merrick, there's a door here. You're probably better at checking it than I am.
It's a hurtful stereotype.
We probably are, though.
Yeah.
But it still hurts.
Wait a minute, wait. But rogues are not necessarily thieves, okay? It's not an interchangeable term. Rogues are also scouts.
Yeah, just because he's a
And
rogue,
map
you think he
makers and a
breaks
guide.
into things.
Yeah, but those skills are useful even if you're not there to
I
steal
didn't say
stuff.
break in. I said
Bran,
assess the
roll a
door.
wisdom saving throw to feel ashamed.
I
I don't
do.
think he
I
did.
rolled an 8.
Oh.
I kind of look at Merrick like, I did not mean offense. I simply mean you have better experience in cartography and you probably know doors better. I am worried that it is trapped.
All right.
Yeah, ignorant human.
Okay. So what do I need to roll to check for traps then?
Unmute.
Come on. Jeez,
Kyle,
Perception.
come
man.
on, just
I
never
It was like
mute
2
yourself.
seconds ago.
Gosh.
Oh my
Perception.
god. There's no
Perception.
point of muting yourself.
I'm sniffly. I'm sneezy. I don't
I
want
don't
people to do
care.
that.
25.
25. Yeah, you take a look at this door. Typical kind of to a jail cell. There's no... Well, typically you can see that there is a bar that would be used to kind of shut and lock this place. It is no longer there. However, there is a key and it is locked, but there does not appear to be any sorts of traps, although it may squeal pretty loudly if you attempt to open it. It does not look like this door has been opened in a very long time. Or any of these jail cells as far as you can tell.
All right. So, yeah, the door is safe, but it's probably a bit rusty. It's gonna everything. We open this door, everything in the next 20 rooms is probably gonna hear us.
Well, can I use a mix of mending and or prestidigitation to take care of that?
Do you have a grease spell?
Grease the edges.
I don't have grease. That's what I'm trying to do.
A grease would be
Something
an
like-
automatic success.
It's too damn
Or
bad.
what it
Well,
is-
about that,
Love
I do
that
have
spell.
oil.
No. I'm experimenting. I want to know.
Give me a caster.
Fine.
Charisma.
All right. Let's see.
And you're proficient. Had your proficiency.
With
Yeah,
prestidigitation,
so I
you can
only
turn
got a
this-
13.
13.
Yeah.
You guys
You know
make the
what?
checks.
Brand's oil, if he tried to pour that onto here, it wouldn't have gotten into the hinges. There's too much rust. Luckily, Prestidigitate gets rid of enough of that rust that he can get the oil in there. And you can kind of silence the squealing of the door.
And with mending the door is just like brand new.
It's shiny. It's amazing.
I was gonna say his prestidigitation, instead of squeaking, he can just make it into a musical note.
I mean, but the question is, you said the door had been open in a long time, which that's what appears. Why are we checking this? Are we hoping to find something inside? Because I don't think our quarry is inside.
You did hear chains rattling, though.
Oh, from inside. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, that makes. I guess we do want to find out what. I kind of don't want to find out what's inside, but I guess we need to.
Yeah, I can open the door slowly then. Did you say it was locked?
It is locked. You need to give me a sleight of hand or
If we're gonna let something
Wait, wasn't
really
the key
bad
right there?
no. The bar that would be used on top of
Oh.
locking the door. Lock and barred, but the bar is to the side. What do you got, Merrick?
is it sleight of hand and or lock picking?
Is that
Thieves'
thieves' tools?
Yes.
I got these tools.
Yeah, of course you do.
But I rolled a 9.
So add your proficiency.
That's after my proficiency.
Oh no.
You are unable to open this lock. It's just a little bit too old at the moment.
Stuck in there with glue or something.
Definitely glue.
We're gonna keep trying.
Yes.
Didn't break his picks, I hope.
Is this an iron door or?
It is an iron door.
What can take care of an iron door?
Acid. I would
I want to
think.
try one thing. I'm just going to try it just to see how
Sure.
tough these bars are. I wish to see if I can force bend the bar.
How are you doing this? Just sheer force?
Athletics check, I'm assuming. Yeah, sheer strength.
Just
Gonna try. Just gonna try.
I don't think that's all the way athletics. I think that's going to end up being just a straight strength.
Okay, well, same thing. Nope, I rolled a 1 + 1. I've rolled 4 1s now.
Nice. Let's get those insanity checks back.
What?
He wants me to roll 1s during the insanity checks.
Yes.
No.
All right, I just give it a shot. I'm like, nope.
No, they're a little bit tougher than what you can bend with your bears.
Am I small enough to fit through the bars?
Give me a D100.
D100.
Mm-hmm.
43.
43. No, you since you kind of been laid off a little bit on your cartography, since you kind of mapped most of the island, you kind of sat around and maybe had a few too many beers or a few too many good meals to get you squeezing through these bars, unfortunately.
Is there a way to unlock the door from the other side?
No, not in this case. Oh, are you talking about I'm sorry, you're thinking teleporting in and going after it?
Yeah, something like that.
If that's your plan, you'd have to teleport to sea. It is
So I can't see.
You can't see well enough to actually, get an eye on the other side.
Oh, okay. Luckily, we have these cool swords that let you see around corners.
Can we? I mean, that's true. Well,
Let's do
Got
it.
it.
all right,
Do it.
fine.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll poke my sword through to
All right,
angle it
yeah.
up towards the lock.
And I'll look.
You turn around and you see no mechanism on the other side. It's just another lock. However, as you stick your sword through, roll a perception check.
I would assume me since I'm doing the looking.
Mhm.
What's perception? 16.
16? Yeah.
Yep.
Merrick's just moving the short sword around, and you see a set of keys that are hanging on the wall just on the inside.
Oh,
There's a set of keys on the wall just to the inside. So basically, if he reaches his hand in there, he can grab them.
It's going to be someone taller than Merrick.
oh, that's fine.
Are you going to do it?
Mage hand it.
Yeah, mage hand.
right.
Fine. You come over here and you look through. I assume he can look through
Yeah.
the sword, and I can point out so you can mage hand him. Good idea.
I'll bring the keys over to this side.
Mage hand, and you manage to bring these old rusted
Hey.
keys over to your side.
Old
Hey.
rusted keys. I mend them first just to make sure I don't snap them off into this lock.
Hey, question. Can we see what's in there making the rattling sound through the swords if he moves it more?
Probably undead if this door hasn't been opened in a long time.
Probably is, but I kind of would love to see what's there.
Could be
So
another
tell-
door.
I'll tell him to, angle the thing around. So can we see in there?
Muted.
Oh my God. Seriously, Kyle.
Again, I don't like sniffing sounds.
I know you,
Sounds
but I'd rather
suck.
hear your voice than.
With the 16 rolled over, you can see what looks to be a hand sticking out from the bottom of one of these cell doors. On the other side, you don't really see anything all too well.
A hand. Is it like a dead
Skeletal.
hand or a skeletal hand?
Mhm.
I will say that it doesn't seem to be moving though, does it?
No.
Well, there's a skeletal hand, but it's not moving.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
This door, this
Yes.
gated door, does it appear to be old, and that's how it got rusted, or does it appear to be rust from just simple oxidization from too much moisture?
Probably a combination.
So you said
area
earlier.
of the temple looks to be older than.
Okay, because you were saying earlier that when we were entering in, it appeared to be fairly fresh work.
Yeah. It is fairly fresh work from the outside, and the areas that are really kind of squared away, really nice. You haven't really come across those areas yet, other than the main entrance, and those have been kind of refurbished
Okay.
or just made entirely new. This
So,
appears to be something a little bit different.
so this has been here for a very long time. That is good to know.
Mhm.
Have we seen any other signs aside from the outside wall that this is a temple of heck was the thing's name again?
Methoa?
Methoa, yeah.
Cultists had symbols on their chests, right?
The couple, yes.
I'm thinking more like on the walls, decorations of anything, symbols, such.
Not yet. There have been a tapestry or two hanging up.
Well,
But-
and there was also all the eyeballs that were following us.
That was on the outside, and that was like worked new though.
Yeah.
Does this look like it? So my thought process is whether or not this was a temple of that god prior, or if it was taken over and then refurbished to this god.
It's hard to tell. This part of the temple seems more dedicated. Give me a religion check.
Oh my god, still low numbers. 8.
8.
Ugh.
Yep, all my good rolls are gone.
Yeah. I'm giving you some benefit of the doubt here. You grew up in a temple, in a monastery. There are some things that most monasteries have in common, in that you will see regular signs of the order, the religious order there. You do not see this in this older section. It could be possible that this does not have any connection to Fetnathoa.
So this may have just possibly been a dungeon or some type of keep
Just
prior.
been included into this temple, yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys entering in?
Sure.
Heck yeah.
Okay. You enter in, and as I said earlier, you have 5 jail cells. They appear to be reinforced. The 2 near the front are strictly gate, bar, reach your hand through at any section you can kind of see through. And that's where that skeleton's hand and the rest of the skeletal figure hooked onto chains is. The one on the left is empty. The last 3 are reinforced wooden doors with iron brackets on them, and a little slider there to shove food through or to examine what's the inside. So 1, 2 bars, 3, 4, their sliders are open And if you kind of take a peek in, you can see that there are empty cells, just rotted old hay, what looks like remnants of it. The last door is just completely shut at the moment. And from behind that door, that's where these rodents appear to be kind of chew away through a corner of this wooden door, and they seem to go in through that way, trying to escape any light that you may have brought in with you. And you can kind of hear the squeals and the sound of chains coming from behind this door.
And that door has a slider?
And that door has a slider, which is closed.
I will kind of look at everybody,
Yep.
and then I will head to the slider to, as quietly as I can, slide it open.
Crash, boom, bang. You slide it open, and what looks like someone's sex dungeon, if they were really interested in chains and bondage, you see this humongous figure, arms hanging up, bound in these chains, huge chains wrapping across the body into these large, hooked onto the floor there. And this figure is just kind of back to you. You can see odd bone growths just sprouted up and down each arm. Some sort of clothing around it is preventing you from seeing its head, but it kind of almost looks like this lion mane-esque collar around its neck. And again, more of these claws that look like it has burrowed furrows into the stone itself are at the ends of this thing's toes.
Does it smell horrible like ghoul?
It does not smell like ghoul.
I look back to the others and inform them.
See these rats are gnawing on this thing, and you can kind of see them running across chains to gnaw at pieces here and there.
Does it flinch?
The body does not flinch.
But it's moving.
Looks like
Or-
the rats are causing the chains to move.
I will look back to the group and describe what I see. Does the door appear to be locked?
The door is locked, but you do have a ring of keys.
Look like a priest.
Do we want to open it? Well, open the door.
As you open the door, the figure shifts, as if trying to look behind it to see what's going on. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's able to turn all the way, but it's also not trying very hard either. There's just a shift, but it still remains somewhat motionless.
I will enter in and place my hands within the folds of my arm robes, so I appear non-threatening, and slowly walk around it to be able to get a view of it.
I want to step in behind it and just hands on my blades, but I'm not approaching it any further than that.
For those of you who are playing tonight, feel free to look at Discord. For those who are not, as you walk around Bran, you see these oozing bone
Oh, wow.
protrusions on this incredibly massive body. But as you wrap around, what you would assume would be this massive block of a head is instead this itty bitty tiny thing about the size of both of your hands that you could wrap around it.
Right.
Eyes, mouth sewn shut, but it appears to be gazing at you, glaring at you, despite the fact that it cannot see. And I think with that, we will end the game here tonight. Bum, bum, bum! Guys, this has been CRED Campaign. Thanks for sticking around with us. We do not have any shows going on this Saturday, this Sunday. Who knew? People apparently want to spend time with their family. But you can catch us at, well, I'm going to make no promises because I don't know what's going on next Tuesday, next Thursday.
Yeah. And hopefully next Thursday because I get to play.
Or next Saturday. I'm not sure about those specific days. Once more, guys, you can follow us on Twitch, follow us on Twitter, take a look at our YouTube archives. If you want to join in on one of our one-shots, hit us up at mimhoboinc@gmail.com. I will be posting this wonderful picture onto Twitter. You can see it there. Thanks again to Pirate Dog Dice and Adventure Sense for being our wonderful sponsors of the game. Other than that, you guys all have a happy holidays, and we will see you next time. Wave at the camera, everybody.